Oof. You know what it feels like, Sheldon?
Feels like drinking tequila at 11 in the morning to celebrate.
No,
the break of amazing wedge.
I'll tell you what it feels like. To me,
you tell me.
It feels like this. Okay, so this is exactly how it feels. It's like me and you were at a party, and the party started here at 8 o'clock. So we arrived at 8 o'clock. And then we started phoning all of our friends. So we phoned Miles, 20 past 8, Miles was here. Okay, then we phoned Fred. Fred was at home, he was watching Netflix. And so he came, but he came somewhere around here, left something at home, went back home. Then we phoned Kyle. We phoned Kyle as well. Kyle is like, no, I'm not coming. I'm not coming.
I'm not going to make it, boys.
I don't think it's going to be a good party. I don't think it's going to be a good party. Then, now, now it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. We're drunk. We've been having the time of our lives we like drunk, having the time of our lives. Miles is drunk. Fred's drunk. Now this morning,
me and you are hammered.
we hammered, and we're happy, and we've been happy for a long time. Okay, Fred's a little bit hammered. Miles is hammered with us. Okay, now it's 12 o'clock at night. It's 12 o'clock at night. Kyle phones. He says, "Guys, I heard the party's good. I'm on the way." It's 12 o'clock at night, bro. We're drunk already. Now Kyle's like phoning. Listen, wait. So now you know what's going to happen. I'll tell you what's going to happen to Kyle. Kyle's going to arrive at the party. He's probably going to make his first buy today. He's going to arrive at the party, right? Then you know what's going to happen. He's going to arrive at the party, and he's going to say, Oaks, where's the bar? Where's the bar? And then you know what he's going to do? Instead of drinking one drink at a time, he's going to order like 3 shots at a time, FOMO shots. Yeah. And he's going to get wrecked, bro. He's going to be lying on the floor at the club while we go home. I can't hear him. Yeah. Sheldino, I can't hear you. I think you need to log off StreamYard and
No. I'm back. I was just undoing because of him. Because he's next to me. Yeah.
You're also freezing. So I think what we need to do is let's get the show on the road. Just log off StreamYard and log back in. Let's do this. So you see, me and Sheldon are at the party, and we're dancing, we're jamming.
Already 20 of these done, baby.
Yeah, and then Kyle arrives.
I'm going to be sober, though. That's a difference.
He's still sober. Don't be like Kyle. When you get invited to the party and we tell you we're throwing a party in crypto and in altcoins, you've got to arrive when the party starts. You can't arrive now at 12 o'clock and go, okay, where's the bar? I'm here to drink. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
No, but that's not true. I turned bullish at 43 when we established the first higher high, and I won't have a hangover. That's the difference.
The hangover is worth it, brother.
I don't know. A lot of Kyles have come out the woodwork today. There was another guy. There's another guy. He texts me all the time. I'm not going to mention his name because I think it's a little bit embarrassing. But he texts me all the time, telling me at 20,000. He's telling me at 33,000. He says it's going to go down to 20. I said I'm buying as much as I can. He said no, it's going down to 20,000. Today he says to me I've been long since 32,000. I'm like, should I call this screenshot at 32,000 of where you were? You weren't long. You were saying it's going down to 10,000. Don't be like him. I'm not going to mention his name, but don't be like him and don't be like Kyle. Be like Sheldon.
Brother, what's happening out there? It feels like a great start of the week. Finally. I think tell them to hit that like and subscribe button, and I think let's get into it.
Yeah, well, welcome back, Degens. Let's do this. Let's do this. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. Because if the market runs, then you're going to want to be here. Because look, we don't enjoy the bear markets as much as we enjoy the bull markets. But in the bull markets, we're great. So if the market is going to run, and we've said it's going to run for a long time. In fact, when everyone said it's not going to run, we said this was the break in the news cycle. That was on the 4th of February. A week later, we gave you a portfolio. We said, you know what, it's safe enough to give you guys a portfolio. Yeah, on the 12th of Feb. Look, over there, let me show you something. This is when we gave you guys a portfolio. 16th of Feb. So we gave you a portfolio there. That's when we said, okay, it's safe enough to give you a portfolio. Look, 16th of Feb. There. That's when we said it's safe enough to give you guys a portfolio. I think that was a pretty good call. So we're here in the bull markets, we're here in the bear markets, helping you get through this. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you've been here for a while, just help us by liking this content and get the content out there. The channel did have a major boost on Friday with this big Michael Saylor show, I think the biggest show, one of the best shows I've ever done. And remember, I've had some experience at CNBC and whatever up. You can see the viewers are up. You know why? Because the bull market's back. The bull market's back.
Remember what I said? I said it 3 days ago, guys. You're buying at the right time. In the next 2 weeks, we're gonna have double our views than what we had previously, and that's retail. That's gonna be. Remember your YouTube, what is it? Indicator. It's a beautiful indicator. It's been right so many times, and you can see now we're starting to get a lot more excitement. So I think let's jump in it, brother. Like a lot has happened. A lot has moved. I don't know how you're feeling about it. Obviously, the fear and greed index on short time is up there, and we're starting to learn that patience within these times, they pay off. And, you know, you can't get distracted out of this market when you're at these points. Now, we've had Bitcoin break the main daily trend wedge, which is fantastic because we were sitting here yesterday. We were sitting right at the top at the zone over here. And the problem is if we closed and we didn't close outside of that trend, it is very often, well, very likely that we could come back down to the $36,000 zone. So now that we have broken out, has given us the perfect higher high. It's given us the perfect sort of reversal of what we've been looking for. And now it means the pullback on the next pullback is going to be smaller than what we thought, you know, or smaller than what a lot of people have sort of been saying, because now we've broken out of this wedge. And now supports for Bitcoin is sitting at 44,000, where that was previously the zone that we needed Bitcoin to break for the last few weeks, is now the new support zone. And you can see how it's basically a laddering effect where we break through one and we got to hold through the next. So now we're on a day of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 days of greenness straight to the upward side, teaching us not to chase pumps. But now, I don't know about you, Rand, it's telling me now, get that damn portfolio ready, because whatever I'm missing, I need to be buying on these next pullbacks, because this has happened, but I don't see it in the alts yet. I don't know about you. The alts are moving. I agree. Like there's some of them that are doing tremendous things. But I don't feel at all that the altcoins have entered the party at all just yet. And reason being is we obviously look at this.
The dominance will tell you that exactly. That the dominance is just.
But the dominance is giving me another story, though. The dominance is telling me that it's coming. It's coming very soon, because we lost momentum.
Breakout?
Tested. What's next? You know what I mean? So this is a.
What's next? Breakout, retest. What's next?
Exactly. And obviously, before we jump into some of the alts now, this was the chart, guys. This was it. You know, this is something we've been tracking for a long time. And finally, when we closed below it, you can see the amount of USDT that's now entering the market. And we needed this to break through. Remember the last time? Bitcoin first. And then we had a little correction. So think about it. Bitcoin now go to 50K, which I'll jump into shortly. Come test 46. And what happens here is you get a reset. You get a reset now where we have the full altcoin party that comes next. And when we had that, we had the first breakout of Bitcoin that took Bitcoin from 38K to 69K in 3 months. But at a later stage, it was about a week later that the altcoins only joined the party. And then we looked at a total market cap of 112% within 3 months of the total market cap of within the alts. So now we can start to see, if we image these two together, we can see how we're breaking here. We finally smashed way below the lower low sort of points. And it just shows you now we can be looking at smaller pullbacks in the markets and bigger impulses to the upward side. So what I mean here, small push here, altcoins join, baby, and they join properly. I'm not talking about these little pumps now. These are pumps, yes, but when the altcoins join the party properly, you know, we can look at a total 2 explosion that takes it back to the region of $1.4 to $1.5 trillion. So you can see how this has reversed completely. We have destroyed the higher high on the total 2, and we're about to smash another key resistance. And you can see how now this is well on its way. And it's sort of feeling very similar to this region over here, where we just got this gradual growth within months, 2 to 3 months of the altcoins just not stopping. That's why it's very important for us not to get shaken out of this phase. And before I jump into the alts, brother, how are you feeling? What you thinking?
I mean, look, to be honest, I've been saying this is going to happen for a while. We positioned it for a while. Now it's just we're just leaning back and everyone's joining the party. The one thing that I was looking at is this. So remember that this is the 50,000 portfolio, which went down to 37,000. At 37,000, I bought in, it went back down to 21,000. And now you can see it's very close back to the 50,000. So we're almost back there. This portfolio is only going to do well when altcoins actually run. So this portfolio hasn't actually even started running. It hasn't even started running. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to make a purchase today on my show. I've got 2,500 in cash. On my show, I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to put it, because there is one coin that I think definitely deserves it. So that'll be that. I'll do it on my show. I've still got 2,500 in Tether. I found out last night, Danny. That I had 2,500 in Tether. If I would have known, I would have invested it ages ago. I just I wasn't paying attention.
Not paying attention. Now we look at obviously the fear and greed. So guys, let's quickly print it now on Bitcoin and what's actually happened now. Now let's jump in here. So why this was so important was because we had all of this resistance here at 46,000. That was the whole sort of, what was holding up the whole time of getting there, rejection, getting there. Now the difference is this time is we broke through that resistance now. We finally cracked through that wall. Now the next one is showing 52,000, from 50 to 52,000. So the way I'm sort of feeling now is I do know a short-term correction is coming, and it can come in within this week. And that's where we want to capitalize and be adding more. I'm not FOMOing into more buys now. Do not do it, guys. We will be buying the next pullbacks. But now at least we know we're buying confirmation buys, and we're getting the signal that this market's going fully bullish right now. The bulls are returning, and for now, everything is pointing upwards, which means we're still going to be smart investors. We're still going to be buying pullbacks. But now at least we know the what do you call it? The trend has changed. No more short little moves now. Now we got big ranges. You got coins pumping 100%, 30% pullbacks. Now things have changed, which means your strategy needs to change as well. So from here, what I am seeing is that either we get a short-term pull to year 44. 44 is now my new support, and the continuation. This is where I want to be loading up on any more of those alts, which I'll be going through shortly, the ones that are breaking daily trends. Or we're going to be going from here to the 50K first, then a nice pullback here, and then the continuation run. Very similar to what happened here. Now, if you look at this move, that what happened the first time was where we shot through here. We had these small little corrections, but no serious ones. We had the big push up, then a decent correction, and then the continuation. So same thing here. Are we going to have a short-term little retracement here first? Or are we going to shoot to 50, then retrace?
Before you get there, what was the magnitude of that correction in percentages, the first correction? That one, yeah. So what was how big was that was that correction?
23 to 25%. Yeah. But it first pumped. Yeah. So think about it now. Here, the whole time when Bitcoin was in this range, and this is something you guys really have to know, because when the range changes, you need to know how to trade to that. We were pumping 33%. We were moving down 23, 30%. So we're doing the same percentages up and the same percentages down in this region. The difference here now is when we finally break through and we change trend, there we pumped 82%. Then we pulled back 20%, 22%. And then what did we do after that? We pumped another. So something has changed, guys. We have changed the method and the way that Bitcoin was moving in the last while. And what I like about this is, do you see how we got the first pump this time? And you see how it took a little bit of volume, right? And then look how it takes no volume, but yet you have a trending up market. So they finally had to break through a key wall where everyone was sitting, and now they let retail do the job. And this is what I love about it, because the whales are the ones that finally crack the main core that we need to crack. And then all of a sudden, okay, retail, now you guys take hand and you take control. And look how we start getting a trending market to the upward side with no volume. Now we take it to here. What did we have? We had the big crack of volume to get us through these ranges. Now I can see very clearly volume is trending down. We're not getting remarkable volume breaks here. We're not getting crazy volume thing. Now they allow the retail to start getting involved. And this is when the market starts to move naturally. And this is where we start flowing. The break and retest and these sort of flow strategies are still the best within these times. So I'm still looking at, I still think there's more growth. Reason being is because I see this dominance is rejecting here quite strong. So I think we're still going to have a little bit of an alt move to the upward side, and Bitcoin possibly to the 50K zone. But either way, I am ready for the test of 44 to remain. So what this means is a lot of my positions that I'm holding in are moving strong. Look at DOT. DOT's well on its way to nearly $24 again. Like we'll go through these shortly. But this is giving me a confirmation to hold your damn coins, because things are moving properly now and we can be looking at massive explosions. Now the question is, can I buy? That's the big question. You can buy, but you're buying pullbacks. Like you're buying the confirmation buys. We have to learn from the last two runs. When we look at the question is, what are we buying? Now we had the moves here. Let's look at it, guys. Remember these long daily trends I've been talking about? You know, we spoke about it last night. Look at Zill, like absolute explosion. And what was it? It was you just tracking a long-term trend. And it's crazy how the volume comes in when it breaks, right? It's very crazy how it works. But you had that big move. You had the vet move. Guys, you've just got entries that could possibly change your life. Like if this market goes crazy and we have an all-time high break, like these entries will change your life because you've literally caught it at a range of where you've caught literally in these zones over here. Like you're catching them super early. Now I look at the next one. Ooh, okay. So I just saw those two charts now that absolutely ripped. And now I go find this one. And this is where I'm starting to be smart on buying the fussy trades I've been telling you guys. Get your damn fussy entries. This one for me is the perfect zone now. It's only breaking day trend now. It's only stocking up now. I can't go buy this. I missed it. I'm going to have to wait for a pullback. Like that's how it works. But this one for me, beautiful. Fantastic. You know what I mean? Like this is what we were waiting for now, because people keep forgetting that there's thousands of tokens out there. There's probably 50 to 100 really good ones. You know what I mean? And that's why you got to shift it and buy it at the right time. You know, you go look at Link now. Chainlink right now. Daily trend. Finally starting to break. Great. You know, if you start learning to adjust to this, look at how you would have caught this one.
I'm not a big Chainlink fan. I mean, I am a fan of the token. I'm just not a fan of buying more of it. It hasn't done anything for so long, but that looks tempting, eh? That does look tempting. You're breaking.
You can't. It's you know, look at Render. If you caught the breakout, do you see now how Render's waking up? Guys, these are the ones you want to buy. You want to catch them early. They take a little bit of time after the break, and then they start to explode. And we're starting to see the same pattern play out on all of them. There's the T-Fuel now, how that's starting to take off. That and Theta is one of my favorites right now. You know, look at Vet, takes off. Look at Zill, takes off. Look at Matic, takes off. Look at, obviously, Shame. It will get there. It will come back. It will survive. We will get there again. But Fantom is there. It's still got a lot of resistance here. So I'm not aping in just yet. We'll see where it gets on this next move. But I believe the time will come again for Theta, definitely. Render's still one of my good favorites. I think it's going to do well. You know, look at Tezos. Look at these breaks, guys. These daily break trends is what you want to
Moonriver.
catch.
There's a lot of people in the comments that are talking about Moonriver. I'm obviously in on Moonriver quite deep. Take me to Moonriver.
Look at it, guys. So what are you buying? Are you going to learn to stop chasing this? And you're going to learn to stop buying this? Because, you know, I draw this now, and you're going to see the clear picture. You're going to see the very clear picture of what Moonriver is doing right now. Now, all of a sudden, volume's starting to kick in. Things are starting to sort of break trend. You know, we haven't had a daily break like this in a very long time from Moonriver. And where you're catching it now is literally at very early days. But that is where you want to catch them. You don't catch more. You know, you don't chase the highs. You don't chase the next thing. But this is what you want to see. You want to be catching these. So what do you think about Moonriver, brother?
I think I'm scared to say I'm going to buy some, but I mean, I have a lot. I don't know if I should be buying more of it, but I mean, it does. If I look at the charts, this could be the breakout. I don't know if I should buy now the breakout or buy the retest, but either way, I think it's a good time to be getting in.
You got a lot of these guys, XRP guys. You got to still wait a little bit longer, guys. Your time might come. We're nearly there, but your time might come on XRP one day. We'll see. Keep that in mind, guys. But remember, this is the simple strategy of what we're looking at. So Theta is one of my favorites right now. Link is one of my favorites today. These are ones that I could possibly start deploying in now. The rest, I'm sort of waiting for that short-term pullback.
Okay, let me throw some at you. And then we can decide together whether. Okay, DeFi Kingdoms, Jewel.
Is it on TradingView?
JEWEL. I think it's a missed opportunity. It's the first one there. It's the first one. I think that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it's gone for now. You know, this is what you wanted to catch there. See how the volume comes in. Break a trend. Strategy, guys. Use the strategy. I promise you, it's going to do very well.
Okay,
next one.
Coti.
Ooh.
Haven't looked at it for a long time.
Coti, brother. Like,
yeah, I still got that today. Up 12.2%.
You see what I do when I buy these tokens and they're not doing what I need them to do? Do you see how I take them off my watch list? Because I'm not going to sell and get out, but I take them off. And then it's nice to come back and be like, whoa, look how this thing woke up. Like, it's important to forget the ones that, let's have a look. Okay, so we draw this in here.
Look how the viewers are coming back. Just look how the viewers are coming back. I mean,
okay, so this is good, guys. Now, remember, a lot of these tokens are going to do this now. So this, you've just missed the breakout. So that's not the point. But end of the day, this should make its way here, test, and there. So there is your opportunity to stock in. You don't want to miss it because it just broke out. You want to catch the retest and you want the continuation. So Coti, you want to be loading up there definitely. Wait for the pullback. Guys, it's coming. Now, people may say, is it coming? Is it not? Pullback's coming. Is the high interest yet? I don't think so. I think we're going to go higher. But look at these RSIs. The short-term pullback is coming. And that's where you have to be loading up on these ones that you've missed. Don't FOMO in right now. Buy the ones that are only breaking day trend now. But we'll load up on the next pullback. What else you got, brother?
Dopex. 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 Love that token. I think this is going to be it's going to be a top 10, I think. Dopex.
I just want to see if I can find it here. No, this is saying Doge thing. Okay, let me find it on.
Okay, don't worry about that one. Take me to Vader. VADER. See, this one got hit hard. I want to buy more, but I'm going to wait for a breakout before I buy more. I'm not going to buy until for sure I get a breakout.
Yeah, I don't have the best chart on it, so I will have a look, but it's not there yet.
Hasn't broken out yet.
Use not yet. But be ready for it. Breaks out, you're going to be early. Guys, you got to be early. That's the whole lesson today.
Arweave.
Arweave.
Is this Danny Sniper is Danny Sniper in the comments? Is that your mom?
It might be, yeah. I'm still going to do a Sniper and Mama Sniper show. It's still going to happen.
She should just phone. Why? I don't understand why she's in the comments. She should just phone.
She's been kicking ass, dude. Like, my mom's she should take my place. Like, I swear. Like, she's killing it. Like, she's really doing well. So she caught a big trade. Is nearly there.
She told me she caught a big trade the other day. What was it? It was it's like one of the big ones she caught the other day.
Yeah, she caught. No, she's killing it. So if anyone says they can't do it, like, you can do it. I promise you can do it. So Arweave's nearly there. So I think Arweave's still got a little bit of projection at the 40K, but this the $40 zone. But this is one to watch. You know what I mean? The break of this daily trend. Yeah.
Let's do a fib on Arweave because I want to see what the upside is here. I'm seeing Arweave get a lot of momentum. If you haven't watched Coin Bureau's video on Arweave, you should watch Coin Bureau's video on Arweave. I'm seeing Arweave get a lot of momentum. Hold on. Coin Bureau he made a video about Arweave. If you haven't watched it, I think it's one of the best videos ever made. And I think Arweave didn't actually respond to the video because we're in such a bad market. But I think if you watch that, you'll realize that this is probably one of the most undervalued protocols of all time.
I agree. So if it breaks daily trend, and that can come in within the next, in this next week, we got the first tests, which are back at the normal, close to the highs, the 60 to the 80K zone. Now the market turns super bullish, and we start to rip. The 1618 at 130, the 2618 at 200, and the 3618 at 270 in that zone. So it's very big, and this is all depending on, let's say, Bitcoin breaking all-time highs and all that. The zone. I want to actually scratch your brain here quick, right? We all spoke about this last all-time high, right? This last run. And we're like, something was different this time. Like, it can't be over yet because we didn't have a blow-off top or anything like that. Now, we go look at the last bull cycle of the 2017, where we had this big blow-off top. We then dropped, and then we had the second lower high. Now, remember, that was alt season. This leg here was alt season. This wasn't alt season. What happens if Bitcoin makes a lower high, and this was actually the alt season? Because the last two runs here, Bitcoin made a higher high. If you look at it monthly, it was a blow off. It was a complete rip completely to the upward side. What happens if this is something where Bitcoin makes the lower high, very similar to the 2017, the lower high, but this is the run that takes dominance back down to the 20%.
Why are you going to be like that? Why are you going to be like that? Why are you going to be like that?
End of the day, it's alt season. That's what we're talking about. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Otherwise, if that's not it, guys, you got to understand that this is a very big, let's actually get it in here. If that's not what we're going to play out, I think people need to really understand this. Wait, right. If that doesn't play out, I don't think people understand how big this can get. Because if this rallies through here and we break through this wedge, you're looking at a $200,000-$300,000 Bitcoin fast. And it's time for us to start looking at the two scenarios, what we can look at. But if this one doesn't play out, where that's not the lower high, that means there was no blow of top on Bitcoin yet. And if we get a blow of top, you're going to be blown away. It's absolutely insane on what could actually happen. So I'm just putting out the two scenarios out there. For now, it's altcoins, definitely.
Okay.
Maybe this was don't you want alt season? Don't you want to blow off an alt season where things go
I do,
crazy?
And I want to think about the scenario that you said that this is a lower high, and maybe it is a lower high. Maybe we don't know.
A higher high for alts, a way higher high for alts.
But I'm talking about Bitcoin. So if this is a lower high for Bitcoin, and this is the alt season lower high, what you just said, just go watch the show on Friday. Just go watch the show on Friday. If that doesn't convince you to buy
5 to 10 years, so that's a very different scale.
Yeah.
I do believe Bitcoin will get to $1 million. I'm talking about 2022.
Yeah. Sheldon, we've got a super chat. We've got a super chat here. Sounds like he's Turkish. Or something, because I can't pronounce that name. He says Chiliz.
Chiliz.
We have to learn to respect our super chats, because these are people that actually pay. Not that we want people.
So what happened so what obviously happened on Chiliz was we did obviously flatline, which was good, and then we broke through that, which was good. And you sort of want to see where can Chiliz go next. You sort of want to go take your next main daily trend, and it's showing you big range that Chile can make its way quickly up to the region of around the 40 cents. But that's the ultimate one you want to break out. So you actually want to see Chile break here, test here, break there, test there, and continue the journey. So for me, Chile's bounced on a zone where the whales have always been buying up, where you get these big volume spikes, which is great. But the true volume will come when the retail's in. The retail's not in the market yet. They're thinking about it, but they're not here yet. That's the exciting part. That's the very exciting part.
Wow, sounds like fun. Let's look at Aioz, Aioz.
What's this one called again? Is it Aioz Network, right? Ooh.
Then David Ross just in the super chat. David, there's a breakout there or no breakout? That's what we need to know.
Yeah, so it's forming a flag. The breakout's not yet. You see here, it's actually forming a perfect flag. You see those. So here you got your normal bull flag. It's something you're going to get used to. Okay, not that one. So you basically want to see the break of this over here. Then it can send it up. Now, do you see where it got rejected? Very similar to where Bitcoin was at 44K. Was that zone there? Now you want to look, okay, how important is breakout? Now, if that breaks that, your next resistance is here, and then your next resistance is up there. So it gives you that very big range that if we break this wedge now, and we break that high, and we break this high, hold, because your next resistance is only in the region of 47 cents again. So this is good. The break of this, daily close, you're in.
We have a few more super chats, and we've got to respect them. Please stop throwing money at us, guys. Tornado Cash, and then EGLD. David Ross wants EGLD. And then Praveen wants UTrust. Okay, stop.
You tell it to stop. Okay, EGLD. You see where you wanted to buy it, guys. This is it. You know what I mean? There was the daily break. We're now starting to break up. So this was very quick to the upside, this little wick to the upside. So usually it will go there and go fill it. I won't be buying it now. I won't be selling it because I think it's going to go to this region over here first. And then we can look at a nice little cup and handle situation where it comes and tests the support again, and that's where I'll be working to get some more of it. For now, it's looking strong. I won't be selling. I'll maybe offload a bit at this zone over here and be
Tornado Cash. Love
Tornado Torn, eh?
Torn, yeah. Love Tornado Cash. So good.
Oh, it's still sitting at 46. We caught it beautifully at our 33 zone. That's good. It's trending up.
I see a little flag. I see a little flag.
You see a flag. Dude, like how's Rand's charting skills improve, eh?
I see a
very
flag.
impressed. I'm very impressed. You can see it. So exactly that, guys. You want to know when to add to your positions? Buy break-off bull flags. Because that's exactly what you want to see. Remember why it does this.
Updated on on what's the thing called? CoinPanel.
28 trades last week, 23 hit TPs. Not one stoppage and not one loss out of 28 trades last week. Not one. So CoinPanel is coming to the next level. Like CoinPanel is.
There's still people
CoinPanel, guys, I put so much in there. 28 trades, 28 trades last week. And there's still ones that are in, and all that we told them at the TPs was take 50%. So all those trades are still active, and all guys are on. They're still in the Zil trade. We called the Zil trade there last week. We called the Vet trade there last week. We called the Theta trade there now. Like they all there.
honestly. Like someone's asking, Matthias, yes, there's nothing you can do with your Arweave. You got to just keep it in cold storage. There's nothing you can do. I'm lucky enough to have a custodian that actually does store Arweave, so it just lives with the custodian. But there's nothing that you can do with it, unfortunately. By the way, on Arweave, it's just funny. I'm doing a search now to try and find you the Coin Bureau video. So this is the Coin Bureau video. It's called Arweave, a hidden gem, why it can't be ignored. Okay. And then you see that I made a video on Arweave a year ago. I mean, I was still wearing headphones. I still looked like a
file storage protocol called Arweave. So,
I mean, how bad was our show back then? It was terrible. I mean,
you look like me, bro. You look like me.
We used to broadcast from a coffee shop. And that was how we started Banter. That was January 12th, 2021. I made a full video on Arweave. Let's quickly see what the price was of Arweave. Look at from your Arweave, January 12th, 2021. That was when I first made a dedicated video.
On Arweave, January 1st, 2021.
January 12th.
It's not even on Binance yet.
No, it was not. It was on, I think, like one exchange. I think it was Bilaxi, to be honest.
Was it on Bilaxi? Okay, I don't see it here. Okay, let me try KuCoin. I'll try to find it.
Yeah, I'll look. Okay, while you're looking. Okay, let's do one or two more, and then let's call it a day. We have on Superfarm.
Arweave was $3, brother. $3, literally. $3.
It's still cheap. It's still very cheap. Let's do for Greg. Let's do Superfarm because it is a super chat. Get Superfarm. Super chat. Make a Superfarm.
Oh, nice chart, brother. Thank you for bringing this one up. It's nearly there. You want to see daily close outside that trend. And you know what comes next, guys. That's what you want to catch. It's what you want to catch. This is how you want to catch.
Why don't we degen together a bit later as well?
Let's do it, bro. I'm always down.
Let's do it.
I'll bring my friend and we do it.
All right, guys. Listen. So later,
before we close it, Run, I just want to give away 2 CoinPanel subscriptions for free, a year subscription. So pop the comments there, guys. Who wants it? I'm going to give 2 away here on the show.
No, do it like this. I got a better idea. There's a free trial on CoinPanel. So anyone who goes there now and signs up gets a free trial. I think the free trial is 2 weeks or a month. I don't remember exactly, but just go and sign up. If you go and sign up today to the free trial, tomorrow we'll pull your name and 2 people will get a 1-year free subscription. But go and sign up for the free trial.
Yeah, we'll give 3 tomorrow then. We'll give 3.
Yeah, but go and sign up for the free trial. All right, later we're doing a show. The show is called What Altcoins Should You Be Buying Now? So you got to decide whether you want to watch it or you don't want to watch it. It's up to you. If you want to degen, see you guys again at 10 o'clock EST, 10:15. It's actually 10, but we're always late, so make it 10:15 EST. And if not, then we'll see you another time because we're degening hard into altcoins later on. See you later, guys. Until then, have fun, trade well.
And tomorrow.